In this session, we wrap up our analysis of the Glen Gibson Jr. clip and discover a few more snippets that we can harvest to spice up our own personal practice and musical vocabulary. Hello again, friends. So glad to have you with us as we share with each other and journey together towards improving our technique and expression on the piano. You know, we really never stop learning, do we? So I'd like for us to stay in touch and to motivate each other. So clickety-click, subscribe and share in the comments below or in the Drills for Skills email in the description. So last week we started looking at the clip with Glen Gibson Jr. playing over Doobie Powell's I'm Blessed. And there are loads of things that we can learn, but we will pull out 3 this week. So I'm encouraging you to do some analysis on your own and share with us, okay? So let's take a look at it again. Okay, now remember we are in 4 flats, the key of A flat. Let's remember our rough sketch from the last session. With this, we're going to head into the lab and look a little deeper into this clip and extract some technique and colors that can add flavor to our playing. Let's just take another critical listen again to this clip, okay? There's a pretty little melodic figure that Glen plays. You see it? Now, when I'd done my broad brush sketch of it, I thought, this is cool. So the top part of the line is based on a chord tone approach to the A flat triad, where we outline the chord by connecting, in this case, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1. So let's take this little melodic fragment into the gym and see how we can work it into our hands. Okie dokes, we'll take this little melodic motif and move it through 4 keys in semitones. So in A flat, we get C, D, E flat, A, B flat, C, E flat, F, A flat, and C, D flat, E flat. Up a semitone into A, same pattern. Now remember that we want something that we can use at will, right? Up again into B flat. Nice and easy. Good job. Let's do B. Feel those shapes, right? Now we'll end off with C for a bit of dessert. Good stuff. Now look, let's add a bit more to the riff. So now we'll get 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 6, 5, 4, 3. Got it? So we start in A flat, nice and easy. Take it up to A, keeping the shapes and internalizing the line. How about doubling up the subdivision in B flat as we get our hands accustomed to the different speeds of execution, right? Triplets in B, and then in C. Nicely done. Okay, here we are back in the lab for another peek. This is an example of a triadic pair where two triads are used to express a particular chord quality. In this example, we have an F minor triad and an E flat major triad repeating on top of a D flat bass. Of course, with the twist of changing inversions, gives it a nice movement and the notes of the two triads outlining a bit of a Lydian quality. Now, we've covered modes in a previous session, so check the card above for a quick refresher if necessary. But let's head back into the gym and work this into our practice routine. So we'll work these hands separately, ascending through the inversions: F minor root, E flat first, F minor first, E flat second, F minor second, and return. Okie dokie, let's switch the hands and do the same thing. Now, we'll do these in a few keys, so start up a semitone with F sharp minor and E major. Right, so the idea here is to get the hands navigating the changes and get our ear to recognize the sequence. Nice. Switch hands and continue. Moving up to G minor and F major. Now, while you're doing these, try to internally hear a root a major third lower than G and really hear the Lydian sound, right? Switch the hands and continue. Now let's double the subdivision and do the same thing. Do these as smoothly as possible and keep your hands free from tension, all right? Finally, G sharp minor and F sharp major. Now look, always try to keep these drills feeling as musical as possible and, of course, endeavor to stay in time. So look, we'll explore these same triad pairs, this time in arpeggios or broken chords. This will give us both additional facility and another application to add to our arsenal of sounds, right? Very useful. Also, in this way, we'll always be working to get our hands more even, yes? In fact, anything that will strengthen our fingers and give us greater flexibility is a step in the right direction. Goodly stuffage. Okay, let's take another look into this clip as Glen does a cool drop to phrase before the main groove kicks in. Check this bit right here. Sweet! First, we establish the fundamental harmony of the passage is F minor 7th, E flat add 9, F minor 7th, and of course inversions of F minor 9. Now, I'm aware that some of you might be new to the drop 2 concept. No worries. All this means is that we take the second voice from the top of the chord and drop it down an octave. Simple enough, yes? So for clarity, we play a triad, take out the middle voice, and play it with the left hand an octave lower. Let's do another one. Play a triad, take out the middle voice, and then drop it down an octave. Got it? Last time to make sure. Good. Now for a tetrad or 4-note chord, we take out the second note from the top, drop it down an octave. You see this? Going again, we play the chord, take out the second note from the top, and then drop that note down an octave. One more time for clarity. Okay, so let's head to the gym for a real drop 2 workout. For this session, we'll take the minor 7th chord quality and move the drop 2 voicing through their inversions, starting from the F minor. And we'll be doing these in half notes at first to kind of shore up our recall, right? Take it up a half step and continue. Of course, the idea is to be able to move accurately and take these shapes all around the keys, okay? Now, once a bit more comfortable, kick up the subdivision and press onwards. And of course, in your time, do the same thing for the other chord qualities as well. I sure do that as well myself. Almost done. That's it. We're totally making good progress here, right? Keep it up. Now, just a tiny nudge to check out the earlier sessions to improve the comfort of the fingers and, of course, get your wee wiggly finger workout action going on while moving through the chords in all the keys, all right? Now, these sessions are to encourage all of us to take more moments for transcribing and analysis into our practice routine while working on the essential drills in 3 different keys every day, except for those done in cycles, so that we develop evenly through all our keys, right? Now, I'm looking forward to your comments and emails of songs to listen to and work through. Also, other tutorial suggestions if you have any. And as always, please journal your challenges so that you know what you have to work on. Now, by the way, you know what I'm going to tell you, right? Like, smash the red button and subscribe. Stay in touch as we share successes and struggles, okay? Here's wishing you a super productive week, and I'll see you in another session when we work on more drills to increase our skills.